much. I want to ask you about the FDA guidance on the Abbott tests, but firstly, you've talked about all of this preparation that the Trump administration did, but then how come on January 2020 the stockpile was as low as it was on supplies like face masks, like N95s?
Yeah, it's a really good question. It's a really important question, and perhaps I should redirect your question to President Obama, who left the stockpile empty, and there was a USA Today fact check of that. He left the cupboards bare, as the president noted, and USA Today said there is no indication that the Obama administration took significant steps to replenish the supply of N95 masks in the strategic national stockpile after it was depleted from repeated crises. So at the H1N1, it was full. At the end of H1N1, it was empty, and President Obama left it empty and took President Trump to refill it.
But your national biodefense strategy came out in September 2018, and the president has been now in office for over three years at this point.
Yeah, well, we refilled that stockpile. We got the N95 masks out. Ventilators, another good example. Not a single American died for lack of a ventilator. 100,000 ventilators in 100 days, 3 times what is produced in the average year, 3 times the amount of N95 respirators our healthcare industry uses. We have delivered. We cleaned up the mess that was very clearly left by President Obama, and we got that out. And I would also note, in terms of fixing the stockpile, it's also fixing domestic supply chains. That was very important. And this president is the president who took on that issue, who said we need to produce here. We can't, as China hoards PPE, we need to have domestic manufacturing. So there was a systemic fix that needed to happen. And President Trump is the first president, in my knowledge, that has really, to this degree, took on that systemic fix.
And then on the Abbott tests, these are the tests that you guys take every day that we've